1993. I graduated from UMass Amherst. Didn't know what I was going to do with my life, and I got a job at UMass, and falling in love was the last thing on my mind, but that's what I did, and I fell in love with my boss, who was 34 years older, and it was a woman, and it was all new, and she had a long-term partner. So we embarked on a secret love affair, and it took me 29 years to tell the story. My memoir just came out last fall. You know, so the real world was off to a great start. And I, you know, when she died 10 years later, we were still secretly having this affair. And I had to mourn her as I loved her in secret. And so to deal with that, I started writing. And that's why I wrote the book. Mentioned in the book is this trip we did to Provincetown. And she bought me a ring while we were there. And I remember this ring, and I thought, what did the ring mean? I was 23, I had no idea what any of this meant. And I just found the ring because I hadn't worn it since, so I brought the ring, so it's another ring. But it's, I can pass it around or whatever if anybody cares. The one person I could talk to, I couldn't really talk to anybody about this story, and you know, now that it's come out, I named the book Half In because after that I had only been ever half in any subsequent relationship with a man or a woman after Sarah, and I thought that when the book finally came out, I would be able to be all in, and that's what I hoped for, and I just did. The book has really, you know, coming out really after all these years, that's how I felt. I just did a talk in March with Rita Mae Brown, who's endorsed the book. I don't know if you know her, she's an icon. She's endorsed my book, she let me use her poems, she's amazing. But through the whole thing, from the secret from the beginning, there was one person who had my back, the only one I could talk to, and that was my uncle, who was like a big brother. And we were always so close, and he died 7 years ago of cancer. But when I graduated from college 30 years ago, as a gift, I played Division I at UMass. And so I was kind of sporty. And he bought me these shorts.
What sport?
Basketball and volleyball, Division I. So he bought me these shorts, which from 30 years ago, which I just spent money on having like sewn something. But I still wear these shorts around my apartment because they just remind me of him. And you know, they're from the Gap, which is still around, but they're just the best. I mean, they're huge. They don't really stay on. But they make me think of him. And, you know, I lived in a 90 square foot apartment for 5 years, and a video of it went viral. And I was interviewed around the world, and so I'm a minimalist. And there aren't many things that I save. But these shorts, I definitely have to save with everything I've gotten rid of. And, you know, it's been a wonderful story. So, thank you.
Beautiful. Beautiful.